What's up, yogis? I am stuck in the house because it's Florida and it rains here. So if you're in Florida, you're probably stuck in the house too, dealing with the same rain we are, but it's also a heat wave everywhere else. So maybe you're stuck in the house for that. Either way, if you're stuck in the house, you don't have a lot of space, you can't do a lot of movements, can't get into your half moons and your inversions and all the things you like to get into. Let's just have a little bit of stretch right in a nice little confined space of our mat. Give our whole bodies a little bit of love to move forward with, and then we'll keep it going. If you have a strap, feel free to grab your strap. I'll show you a few ways that you can use that strap to help you get a deeper stretch, a better stretch, or just a good stretch and more comfortable stretch for yourself. And if you don't have a strap, don't worry about it. I'm still going to show you how to get the same benefits, the same stretches, either way, with or without that strap. So if you have your strap, you want to learn some new ways to use it, and you don't really know how, go ahead and grab it. Other than that, let's get started. We're going to start right here in crisscross easy pose. Now, crisscross easy pose is called easy pose, but not quite easy for everyone. When I first started at the yoga, it was not easy. So, if it's not easy for you, don't worry. Maybe one day it will become easier for you. But let's talk about a few ways where we make it more comfortable. First of all, maybe bending your knees a lot like this is a lot. Maybe stacking on top or the heels being down on the floor is a lot. So consider what you're sitting on all the way around to all your connections to the earth. Make it a little softer. Maybe purchase a thicker mat if you need a little bit more support, or you can just bring a blanket into the space, maybe sit on some carpet. All those different spaces can make it more comfortable. Also, grabbing a yoga block and sitting on top of that block, lifting your hips up just a little bit higher, also will help with the hips a little bit, the fold a little bit, keeping you in a safe space, and you'll still be able to do majority of the stretches and all of the things we have going on here today. Okay, so if you want to grab a block, sit on top of a block, a pillow, or something like that, feel free to do it. If you're good, just being an easy pose right here on the mat, feel free to do whatever is comfortable to you. All right, let's get started. Right here, crisscross easy pose. We're going to take the shoulders and lift them nice and high over the hips. So we lengthen out that spine. We're immediately starting by giving ourselves some good spinal lengthener. And that's going to be great for our overall health all the way around in everything that we do. Okay. So from here, we're bringing the right hand down to the right, palms up, left hand down to the left, palms up again. We're just going to take a few inhales right here to start working into the shoulders and the neck. So inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Watch out for your monsteras if you have them. Let the biceps come behind the ears a little bit. Maybe the hands come a little bit wider. Maybe you have more flexibility and they like to come all the way together. It's your choice how far they come up. Take the space and then exhale, turn the palms and just bring them all the way back down to the mat. Flip the hands back over again. Inhale, bring the hands all the way back up. Again, watch your plants. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. We're going to do that just two more times for the shoulders. You want to stay nice and long through the arms. So as you inhale, reach those fingertips out. Take up all that extra space and let the hands rise up. Remember, they can come all the way together if your range of motion is there, but being a little wider is also still cool. You're still getting that good movement. Exhale, bring the hands down. Let's do that one more time. Flip the hands, inhale, bring it all the way up. And then exhale, bring it all the way down. Nice. Now, while we're here, we have the right hand down onto the mat. We're going to take an inhale, reach the left hand forward and up to find a nice long length. And then just start to bend into that right elbow and start to lengthen out the left side of the body. Remember, the stretch happens the moment there's a little bit of arch here and the moment there's more length in here. Pulling this armpit away from this hip is what gives you the stretch. Bending into this elbow gives you a little bit more stretch into that side. If you have the space, feel free to bend that elbow and let it come all the way down to the mat. If not, feel free to just bend that elbow enough where you feel comfortable. You want to keep the shoulder twisted up so it stays on your side body. The more you start to come into this side body stretch, we might start to lean forward a little bit to satisfy our minds, but we really want to satisfy this side body and have this stretch. So pull that shoulder back and find that length, and then we'll take it over to the other side. Inhale, bring everything up. Lower the left hand down, let the right hand rise, and then fall over to the opposite side on an exhale. Again, you can bring the forearm down if you like. You can keep it up, whichever feels good. This hand that's over the top, lengthening it, reaching that fingertip away will create a deeper stretch here. But if you want a more gentle practice, bend into the elbow and just let it come fall behind the head. And that's also going to give you a nice big stretch. The weight of the arm will still give you some pull into the side body. Let's do both sides one more time. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, side body stretch over to the right. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, side body stretch over to the left. Good. Inhale, bring it all the way back up to the top. Reach both hands up, and then we're going to take a twist right here. So exhale, right left hand will come to the right knee. The right hand can come behind you. Now, once the right hand comes to the mat behind you or the floor behind you, use that right hand to help yourself twist. Your twist happen right in your belly button. So you really want the belly button to come around. It doesn't really matter how far the head goes. Most of the twist is happening in the belly. Then after the belly twist, take the gaze and look over that right shoulder. Just breathe for 3, 2. We're going to take an inhale, bring the chest back forward and the hands all the way back up. Exhale, going over to the other side. Left hand, right knee. Right hand comes behind. Left hand comes behind you and twist. Breathe for just 4, 3. Find that twist. 2 and 1. Inhale, bring it all the way back up and switch the side. Left hand, right knee. Right hand behind you. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale and exhale. And see if there's a little more twist there on that exhale. Inhale, bring the hands all the way back up to the top. One more time. Exhale, right hand, left knee. Left hand comes behind. Twist. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And if there's a little more twist on that exhale. Good. Inhale, bring it all the way back up to the top again. And then exhale, bring the hands to heart center. So give a little bit of love to the shoulders. You want to take them back behind you. So you broaden out the chest a little bit. Let the shoulders go back. And then try to lift them up by the ears. Roll them forward and let them melt down. We'll do that 4 times. Inhale up by the ears. Exhale, rolling forward and down. Inhale, backing up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, backing up. Exhale, forward and down. Good. We're going to roll the head around really quickly. So let's bring the chin down into the chest. And then we're just going to take the right ear to the right shoulder. The back of the head will roll to the back. Left ear, left shoulder. And then the chin comes down into the chest. Take it the opposite direction. So left ear, left shoulder. Rolls to the back of the head, goes to the back. Right ear, right shoulder. And then pull the chin back down into the chest. Inhale, lift the gaze all the way back up. Nice and high. Top of the head at the top of the body. Very good. Come back to your comfortable space. And we're going to roll those shoulders in the opposite direction. So bring the hands back to heart center. Pull the shoulders forward this time. Inhale up by the ears. Roll them back. Exhale down the body. Good. Inhale, let it roll up and forward, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. 2 more. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. 1 more time. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Good. We've given some love to the neck, to the shoulders, to the arms a little bit by reaching them out nice and long, engaging through the arms. The side body has gotten some stretch. The hips and a little bit of twist as well. So let's get down deep into the root now, those hips. If that strap is there, feel free to grab it now. We're going to take the legs out wide, left and right. Trying to bring your feet to the corners of your mat. Now, some of us are going to have more flexibility, so those feet can come a little bit wider. Some of us are going to have a little less, so those feet can come a little closer. The most important thing is that you find this comfortable stretch for yourself and be here. So we'll bring the hands down, palms down to the mat, nice and close to you so you can lift that chest back up. And right here, we're just going to start working into these hips with the toes. So rotate the toes forward and then rotate the toes back. And this is at your own pace. So you can go quick like if you like to, taking those toes forward and back, or you can go slow and press it and hold and pull back and hold. Now, some of us are more vinyasa style people, and that means we like to move with our breath, right? So maybe you inhale, pull back, exhale, go forward. Inhale, pull back, exhale, go forward. Maybe you're more of a hatha or yin kind of a person where you like a little bit of pause. So in that space, we'll inhale, roll it back, and maybe just hold here for a second. Breathe, relax, try to feel everything that's happening. Try to acknowledge everything that's happening and check your alignment. Remember, lift the chest, keep the spine long. Exhale, roll forward and hold here. Now, again, neither one of these is right, wrong, better, worse. It is just you and your body and how you prefer to do things. So make sure you choose the options that works best for you, okay? We're going to start to take some folds here. And remember, the golden rule of fold is belly leads, face follows, okay? Your belly should touch whatever you're leaning towards first before your face touches anything. Belly, chest, face is the rule of thumb, okay? So right here, while we're just nice and high, let's keep it right down the center. Maybe just keep the hands a little bit further away from you and then press the belly down. You're going to use your hips to rotate forward and press your belly down towards the floor. Hold here and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, start to walk those hands back towards you, lifting the shoulders up high. And we're going to twist right over the leg. We'll start on the right side. So the right hand comes on the right side of the right leg. The left hand comes on the left side. Twist your chest. So the center of your chest is coming towards that leg. It doesn't have to directly line up with the leg, but we just want to come in that direction. We'll take an inhale right here, lift the chest, and then exhale. Maybe we'll just walk the hands a little closer to the foot. Remember, we're pressing that belly down towards the thigh, not the face. We don't want the chest to touch. We don't want the face to touch. We want that belly to come to this thigh first. So right here's a good space. Breathe for 3, 2. Inhale, lift the shoulders and walk the hands back. Let's take it over to the other side. Left hand over the left side, right hand over the right side. Take a deep inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and start to fold the belly down over the leg. Just find that belly to the thigh and hang out right there. You'll feel the stretch in your lower back. You'll feel the stretch in the hamstring and all the spaces. And you could just be right here. Remember, coming to find the feeling, not the look. It doesn't matter how far you lay down over this leg. It matters how good you feel. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Come back to the center. We'll see if we go down a little deeper this time. Inhale, bring the chest up. Exhale, walk the hands forward. Rotate the belly forward and find that space. If you could bring your forearms down, feel free to bring your forearms down. And then when the stretch starts to happen a lot, you really feel it, I want you to take a deep inhale and then think about that muscle and try to relax. Exhale. Turn off the engagement. Those muscles you're usually squeezing to really help you press down, and you don't want to squeeze. You want to turn them off, let them relax, and that will help you with a little bit more flexibility. Also, lifting the hips and pushing them out behind you might give you a little bit more space as well. Your hips may be blocking you from getting into your deepest fold. Let's hold here for just 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, walk the hands back. Now, if you have that strap, we can go back to the same way we just did things, or we can use that strap. So we're twisting the chest over the right leg. Take a deep inhale to lift. Exhale, start to fold down. Here's a good space. If you're going for that foot, you can just use that strap, grab right here, and maybe even give yourself a little pull to find a little deeper stretch. But remember, not enough pull to bring that forehead to the knee unless everything else is touching this leg here as well. So breathe here for just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale. We're going to lift it back up. Take it over to the left side. Twist the chest all the way around first with the shoulders nice and high. Exhale, start to fold down. Option to use that strap around the foot to give yourself a little more pull if you like. Breathe for just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to bring it, come on out of it right here. And we're going to start to find a side body stretch, get a little deeper into that space, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to lift the right knee up, take the left hand and slide it under the right thigh as close to your hips as you can so you're in a nice supported space, and then press that thigh back down into the mat. Inhale, the right hand goes up as the left hand is under the right thigh. And then you just like to let that left shoulder dive down towards that left thigh. Maybe this is the space. Maybe we're good right here. Maybe we don't need any more. Remember to keep that shoulder on the side body so you stretch out and continue to exhale and just come on down deep into the space. Good. You can come as deep as you like. Remember, lengthening it through the arm gives you more stretch. Bending the arm as well still gives you a little more stretch. Find the comfort for you. Breathe for 4, 3, 2. Inhale, bring it all the way back up to the top. Feel free to use your hands down on the mat if you need that space. I'm taking the right hand, bring it under the left thigh. The left hand rises up. We find that side body stretch. Exhale, the right shoulder starts to sink down. We're reaching for that foot. Breathe right here. 7, 6. Use your exhales. Maybe you melt and fall down a little deeper. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring the body all the way back up to the top and bring the hands down. Let's take a sundial right here. We're going to start on the right side. So what we'll do is twist the chest towards the right leg and bring both hands on the inside of the right foot. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, we'll start to walk. Now you want to walk those hands as lightly as you can. We don't want to take really big steps to get over. We're trying to work on a stretch here, right? So just about the distance of your hands, walk them around. Now, as your hands start to come to the center, your fingers are going to start to come a little further away from you than they were as they get a little closer to the foot. Then they'll come back a little closer to you. We're creating a sundial, not a straight line, all the way over to the opposite foot. Good. Now we'll take it all the way back. So let's keep it walking. Reach out a little further. Use your exhales. Pour the hips forward. You're still trying to press the belly down towards the floor. And the hands will just walk in their comfortable space to find that stretch all the way around. Good, good, good. Walk it back, lift it up, come on back to the center in that comfortable space. Let's take one more side by stretch and see how we're feeling right now. Left hand, right thigh, inhale, right leg, right hand rises and let it fall over to the left side. come as deep as you feel comfortable. If you can touch those toes or grab, maybe that'll give you an extra pull. Always remember that strap can always be there, useful for you to help yourself pull a little deeper right here. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, and then we're going to inhale, bring it all the way back up. We're switching the hands, so the right hand comes under the left eye, the left hand comes all the way up and just starts to fall down towards the right. Side body stretch. Twist the left shoulder up. So the stretch is happening in the side body and not your lower back. Find your stretch, breathe, inhale and exhale. And remember, your exhales always relax your muscles and releases that stretch a little bit so you can feel a little more comfortable. Breathe for 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Let's bring it all the way back up to the top. Nice and stacked. Very good. Let's come on back to our crisscross easy pose to finish up right here. Cross the legs. We got a nice little stretch for the hips, for the spine. Hamstrings got in there a little bit, maybe a tiny little bit of quad, but not much. Calves were working, the feet were working. We're doing all the things. Good. Feel good about yourself. Feel good about your stretch. Continue to go through these stretches more and more and more as you would like to. Maybe add them into your daily morning practice or your daily evening practice, and that will increase your mobility and your flexibility as well, and start to help you maybe even feel good in some spaces that have been aching or in some sort of pain. It can also help out. It won't always, but it can. But I'm Champion Yogi. If you're looking for this to help you out and you're not quite sure how this works out, feel free to hit me up. You can come to my website, my TikTok, my Instagram, find me in all the spaces, comment right here in the comments and tell me that you need to work with me. We'll set up a schedule, we'll set up some sessions, we'll work together, figure out what's happening in your body and find the perfect space for you to find some comfort and the release that you need for your body. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today, being here with me, practicing with me, stretching with me a little bit, and getting my body and your body some good, feel good. Thank you so much for joining me here today. As always, I leave you with light, love, and peace. Namaste.